Good morning. Good morning, DXN. Good morning to all. Welcome to DXN RVC YouTube channel. Today we have an extraordinary not guest, my friend. he, he, is he has been, in fact, not only my family friend, of course, now DXN family friend. He is well known to each and every one of you, and we are known to each other more than 3 decades, 3 to 3.5 decades. Since I came to Chennai in late 1970s, I came into contact one of the families who became very close to me in everything in our growth and family relationship. That is none other than Dr. S. Ranjan. As you know that he is a most familiar face if in the DXN world. He needs no introduction. But as a matter of some formality as well as my close relationship with him, I consider this as my duty to give a fitting introduction to this great man. As I told you, our relationship started as a matter of fact as a doctor's family because I am not a doctor, my wife is a doctor. And because of doctors to doctor relationship, and as our not only our hospital doctor, he has been our family physician. And for anything and everything, 30 to 35 years back, even my children used to be taken any consultation from the physician or anything related to heart. We used to go there and sit with the Dr. Ranjan's hospital or government hospital and medical college. We have visited all his practicing places. I was recalling how I used to visit even in Madras Medical College while he was assistant professor, and while he was assistant professor again in Kilpatrick Medical College. I used to go and whenever we require any medical help to us or our close relatives or friends, we used to go and sit there and get his expert advice. And later he has been introduced while we opened Lavanya Hospital in Nilangare. He was kind enough because there were not many doctors who are willing to come to the Panchayat area. This was a Panchayat area. Now it is a Greater Madras. It is a Chennai metropolitan area or corporation area. 20, 30 years back, 30 years back, it was a village, and nobody will come from the city such a long distance for giving a consultation. It is more than practice or making money. It was almost a honorarium serving the poor people in this area. He used to be kind enough to come to our hospital whenever the patients related to cardiology or needed his service. So he is a great personality because, like his father, as I don't know how many of you know, his father is a great cardiologist, physician, and he was responsible for opening cardiology department in 1950s, late 50s in Madras Medical College. And Dr. Srinivasan was a well-known name amongst all CMs those days, chief ministers or governors of Tamil Nadu. He served all the big names. Later, Dr. Ranjan got into the shoes of his father because he wanted to be a cardiologist like his father. He pursued his MBBS from Madras Medical College as well as MD in General Medicine and DM Cardiology. All he did during 1974 to 1985. 1980 he completed his MD in General Medicine. Then in 1985 he finished his DM doctorate in medicine, that is in cardiology. Since then, he has been serving as a assistant professor in Madras Medical College and Kilpack Medical College. Later, after serving many years in the government, he left the government job to join the prestigious institution then opened in private, amongst the private medical colleges then. I think it is a government medical college now. Sri Ramachandra.
No, private.
Private only, yes. One of the very prestigious private medical colleges in the south, I can say. Sri Ramachandra Medical College and Research Center. He worked as a professor of cardiology between 1994 to 2000, and almost more than 25 years of his teaching. He voluntarily retired to consult in various hospitals. He was a he has been practicing in City Hospital, Chennai, along with that visiting cardiologist to Apollo Hospital as well as Vijaya Heart Foundation in Chennai. He has been a visiting cardiologist to Mayo Clinic, Rochester, USA, as well as a visiting cardiologist in Tufts New England Medical Center, Tufts University, Boston, USA. He has been honorary physician to many presidents of India. There are two presidents, honorary physician. As a honorary physician, he served. He has more than 50 scientific papers in national and international journal of cardiology. And he has been responsible for organizing 2 international conferences on cardiology. This is a very big event. To organize such a international big event, he took the responsibility to organize such events. That is one of the reasons why he came late to DXN actively. I still remember whenever I used to try to motivate him to come to DXN very actively, he was telling, give me 3 years time, give me 4 years time. I will first he finished one conference in cardiology. Then he told one more international conference I must organize and I will come, I will become free after 2008. Sometime he told me 2006, 5 and all while I was pursuing. And similarly, he became very active after 2008. Afterwards, no looking back. He has been consistently moving in status right from, it took long time for him to be a diamond because he was very busy in his profession. His time was demanded there. Later, while he became active since 2008, every year almost he changed the pin and now he is the crown diamond on the way to crown ambassador. I am sure that he will slowly reach that level in the coming years. And as you know that he has established in the memory of his father, great cardiologist, Dr. A. Srinivasan Heart Foundation. He is the founder of Srinivasan Heart Foundation. I am very happy to introduce him as a founder of RVC also, one of the pioneer members who founded Ratnavasupal Creation Training Organization. He is the vice president, honorary advisory, and he is also the founder of DXN Network. Many people may not be knowing. Along with me and my wife, one person immediately I contacted to bring DXN to India. Along with my wife's classmate, Dr. Clarence, was Dr. Ranjan. All others came only later. It is he. In fact, while we decided, Clarence landed in my house. Then immediately I was searching somebody who can join us to plan to open DX in India. And while along with the Clarence later, our Clarence sponsor, Tisango and Sushila also came. Then one of the first executives who came to India is Mr. Ronnie Tan. Then while Ronnie Tan and Sushila Tisango and Clarence, Dr. Ranjan and me, only 5 people meeting we had residency towers. First meeting. And there only we planned how to go ahead with the registration of company and all the procedures which are required to open DX in India. So much of efforts, sacrifice, and risk which we have taken, which is unexplainable now today because everything looks like a movie after everything has been set up. So much of effort had to be taken, and we used to run pillar to the post to get the license for RGGL. We used to run to the drug authorities, controller of drugs in Chennai, to give the approval as a food supplement, not as a drug. Then we had to get the certificate for Ayurvedic license because it comes under Ayurveda, Ganoderma lucidum. So many things has to be clear, and all these initial work, so much of administrative work for about 1 year, because I was yesterday talking to Dr. Clarence. He was recalling how he landed up in 1999, somewhere in June, July. Then August, September, October, how we were running from pillar to the post to register the company. So many things. With all that, we got the confidence because the people like Dr. Ranjan and my wife as a medical practitioner and having a tremendous knowledge on health and prevention, nutrition, and Dr. Clarence, all of us, while we took the decision that we have to open DX in India, that culminated into the reality in 2000, somewhere in the month of February, February or March. I think we commercially launched, and afterwards no looking back. Hence, a lot of people they don't know that the initial so much of effort and sacrifice to open a network marketing company. That is the reason why he has been also emotionally attached to the DXN. The DXN is not Dr. Lim's baby. DXN is April 2000 we launched. DXN is our own baby because we made all the effort to bring DXN to India. Hence, he is one of the strong pillars of DXN India along with us. I am proud to today introduce and bring him live on the channel of RVC to share his own personal story, DXN story, last 20 years, how we traveled to make DXN 15th ranking in the world and having almost 50% of the network through Indian soil. Hence, welcome to Dr. S. Ranjan, Crown Diamond, DXN RVC Millionaire Club member and Vice President of DXN RVC Training Association. Welcome to you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. At the outset, my respects and regards to Professor Vaspalaya and Dr. Ratna. Without them, I am not in DXN. Today, whatever I am enjoying is because of them. And good morning to all the members of the DXN family, the great leaders who have built the DXN so powerfully as a company all over the world. So today what I thought was I will share my DXN journey. Normally, you will expect me to talk about Ganoderma or other products of DXN. But today I thought that I will narrate my story, how I got into DXN and how I built my network and what changes that DXN had made in my life. So there are a lot of values attached to network marketing in general and especially in DXN because we are giving health to everybody. That's the fundamental concept that we need to understand. So once again, good morning to everybody. So as Professor mentioned, I was a high profile cardiologist, and being a cardiologist's son also, I was in the high profile status in all walks of life, as a student, as a postgraduate, as a super specialist. So that required a lot of hard work in my initial days. So looking at my father, I wanted to become a cardiologist because he was one of the highly respected doctors, cardiologist in Tamil Nadu. And I wanted to take up cardiology looking at him. He, talking about my father, was such a great man, a genius. Even though he was born in a village, he studied and he became a doctor. He did his graduation in Madras Medical College. He did his MD in General Medicine, Madras Medical College. And he went to Canada 1957 to get trained in cardiology. At that point of time, there was no cardiology. Cardiology was not known as a specialty. It was in infancy. And I was a 6-year-old boy. When I saw my father traveling to Canada, he came back in 1960 and established the Department of Cardiology at Madras Medical College. And a full-fledged department was opened in 1972. It's a 7-storied building with 2 big operating theaters for open heart surgery. And subsequently, he started the DM cardiology course in Madras Medical College. And today, one of his colleagues, contemporary, Dr. Padmavati, who is a cardiologist, she is, I think, 101 or 102 years. She lives in Delhi, and even today she is practicing. So, my role model in my profession was my father. So, I took up cardiology, and it is unfortunate that I lost him when I was doing my first year MD, and then I had to put a lot of hard work, and then graduate as a cardiologist, and I got my degree in 1985. So it was a very hard work, and 14 hours a day, non-stop, teaching my students also and looking after sick patients. So I always say that cardiology is my first wife because I love my profession and I did it with so much of passion. Even today, I'm practicing, of course, with a less time. Only in the mornings I go to the office. And during this COVID time, 3 months, no, absolutely no practice. So I'm just enjoying my time at home. In fact, I have not stepped out of my house. And DXN came to me in my life in 1999 through my great friend, family friend, Professor Vaswalaya and Dr. Ratna. And as he mentioned, we were family friends for more than 35 years now. So that friendship made me to enter DXN. And he mentioned how initially we had great difficulty in establishing the DXN business in India. And I still remember one of the director of the company, he offered his son's name, Yogendra, as one of the directors of the company because he was working in DB Jain College as a professor of economics. So that much of sacrifice his family has done to bring DXN to India. In late 99, we had the first testimonial. Because I need to mention that because that's the testimonial which made me think about DXN products, especially Ganoderma. When Clarence came here in July, to establish the DXN business, I got introduced to him, and Professor and Dr. Clarence, they were running around for all the necessary formalities, the approval, and I used to meet them quite often. And Dr. Clarence came home many times, and he used to brief me about DXN products and RGGL, Ganoderma, and I used to patiently listen to him because in my medical curriculum I never read about Ganoderma lucidum. So it was quite interesting that he was mentioning about Ganoderma lucidum, and during that time there was no product was not available. So one of my patients, my friend's patient, Dr. Tangaraj's patient, she was suffering from leukemia. It's a blood cancer, monocytic leukemia, and doctors in the Adyar Cancer Institute, one of the uh, renowned centers for cancer, they diagnosed her with leukemia, and they said that she's in a terminal stage and she may not survive for more than 1 month. So she contacted her family doctor, Dr. Tangaraj, who happened to be my classmate and my roommate in the medical college. And that's how Dr. Tangaraj contacted me and started the patients, they shared the life, the patient's history. And the only option was to go for a bone marrow transplant. And bone marrow transplant used to cost around 10 to 15 lakhs of rupees. She being a school teacher, she cannot afford that kind of treatment. So she was looking for an option, whether any other alternative medicine could help her. At that point of time, I suggested to Tangaraj that there is a product from DXN, Ganoderma, which can be useful for cancer patients. I remembered Dr. Clarence telling me about it, and Dr. Ratna also was uh, testing the product about she sent to 2 laboratories, I think, one in King's Institute here and one in Mysore, and she was analyzing what it contained, because we as allopathy doctors we never knew about it. So we started the patient on RGGL. I think she was on 4 pairs of RGGL every day, and we could get the product from Dr. Ratna. Dr. Clarence made arrangements to get the products from Malaysia. So she was taking the product, and I was sure that she is going to die within a month because she was so bad. She was bleeding all over. She was unable to walk. She was not able to take anything. Her dental condition was so pathetic. So we felt that surely she is going to die. After a month, Dr. Tangaraj, my friend, called me and said that she is feeling slightly better, in the sense that bleeding had come down. She was able to walk up to the washroom. She was able to take some food. So this was totally astonishing. How could a terminal cancer patient recover to this extent? So we advised that to continue the RGGL, and she continued. At the end of 3rd month, she was almost normal, and in the 4th month, she joined back as a teacher in the same school. So that was the first testimonial. So that testimonial made us read about Ganoderma, more about Ganoderma, and Dr. Clarence had given lot of research papers to Dr. Ratna and me, and also he handed over the book what he had written about Ganoderma lucidum. So I realized that this Ganoderma is a very powerful product, a powerful herb, and this could help so many patients in disease situations, very many disease situations. But the company really started its operations in April 10th. I remember the date, April 10th, 2000. and we all became temporary members even before that, much before that, 6 months before that. And Dr. Clarence, Dr. Ratna took the signature from in the application form, and in 2000 we all became officially members of DXN. And at that point of time, I was busy in my practice, and I could not give time for DXN. But professor used to uh, talk to me about the DXN business. Being a professor of economics, he used to teach me about macroeconomics, microeconomics, the residual income, the secondary income. But not much went into my ears because I was so busy. By the time '93 itself, I had built my house out of what I earned through my profession. Apart from the huge property what I inherited through my grandfather and my father. So life was very easy for me. I had no difficulty in any point of time for money. And when professor used to talk about the residual income, I did not take it very seriously. And in 2000 June, I went to US with my wife for a family function, for a marriage. And when I came back in September, everybody congratulated me, saying that I have become a star agent. I received the star agent pin in 2001 January. The recognition function was there. I still remember that. And that point of time, Dr. Tangaraj had become a diamond. Dr. Ratna had become a diamond, and Dr. Tangaraj, he received a very big check. I sponsored him personally in DXN, and he started working on the marketing plan, sponsored a lot of people, and put many patients on RGGL, because that was the only product available then. In 2000, I think for nearly about 2.5 years, we had only that 30 RG and 30 GL. Along with it, we used to get a file, and later on only we had coffee and toothpaste, I think. So that was in 2002, later half of 2002. So we had only this product. So we used to recommend this product for sick people, thinking that this RGGL is meant for unhealthy people. So that's how the promotion was going on, and I did not. I could not invest much time in DXN, but professor told me that in network marketing, sponsor is very, very important, and that is very critical. So I sponsored few people, and Dr. Tangaraj's line, it took off, and it went all over India and all over the world. So that is my one big dinosaurus leg. And in the year 2003, I had been to Dubai for a cardiology conference. And in UAE, the DXN started its operations in 2002. So when I went to Dubai in 2003 November, I had the opportunity to give a lecture on Ganoderma. I still remember Mr. Fatimi Ghani sitting there as a user, as a consumer. And most of you know that in UAE, in Dubai, DXN was started in a very small place in Karama Center, 10 by 10 office. And that is how it started in Dubai. We had a meeting in some other place, so I addressed about 80 to 100 people. So whatever little knowledge I had about Ganoderma, I was sharing with them. And thereafter, the DXN business picked up all over the world. It spread all over the world, the Middle East, and a lot of leaders, they worked very hard to establish the DXN in the Middle East. And then it went to United States, Canada, and other parts of the world. And that was the my first overseas lecture in 2003. I think that time I was a star Ruby. So for a long time I was a star Ruby, and later on I became a star Pearl. There used to be a star Pearl, seven of your legs in your whip, when they become star agents. Used to you get the star Pearl status. And 2005 SIM came, and even then, I was not a star diamond. So professor used to pressurize me, saying that I should become a star diamond the earliest. So I was asking professor, give me some time, because I had professional commitments, and I did 2 international conferences in Chennai, along with Mayo Clinic and Tufts University. And actually, after 2008, 2009, only I could invest some time for DXN. But meanwhile, I was taking part in a lot of meetings in India, all over India, and professor used to literally pull me to all these meetings, and I could spend some time traveling all over India and doing some meetings. But I did not really concentrate on my network. But after 2010, I thought, okay, when I touched 60 years of age, then only it struck me that residual income is very, very important in the old age. So then I told Professor, I am ready. Let me do something in DXN and earn a residual income. And I built my network slowly and steadily. And almost every year I used to move my one pin ahead. So in 2018, I became a crown diamond, and I started enjoying the residual income when I became a double diamond and triple diamond. Even though the amount was not big as my professional income, but I started getting some kind of a reasonable residual income when I became a triple diamond. And I worked on the marketing plan, and slowly I could move on to the present status as a crown diamond. Now today I'm enjoying an excellent income as a crown diamond, and for that I should be thankful and grateful to Professor Vaspalaya and Dr. Ratna for having introduced me to DXN. The other thing what I enjoy very much in DXN is the travel seminar incentive. I have qualified for all the travel seminar incentives because my downlines were doing it, and I could get the enough qualification points both for local as well as international travel seminar incentive programs. And out of all the travel seminar incentive, the tours, the travels I enjoyed very much. One was the Costa Serena. I think that was in 2007 or 2008. We had a excellent trip, TSI, in the Costa Serena, second largest luxury liner in the world. And the ship went all along the Italian coast. And that was a memorable travel seminar incentive program, which I enjoyed very much. And second was the Switzerland. We stayed in Grand Kempinski along the Lake Geneva. And of course, every travel seminar incentive, our respected CEO, Dr. Lim Sujam, used to spend time with us. And after that, we had a couple of cruises, the Caribbean cruise, That was also quite enjoyable. And recently, all of us, the qualifiers, went for the Bali trip. I wanted to go to Bali for a very long time, which my dream materialized only through DXN. So the TSIP is something which I enjoy every year, and hopefully this year we'll be going to Dubai in December after inaugurating our factory, the big factory at Siddipet, Hyderabad. So DXN is all about health. When health is gone, everything is gone. So a lot of people at the present point of time, they become sick people at a young age because of unhealthy diet, unhealthy personal habits, and the stress level being very high. A lot of people get into health problems. They become diabetic, they become hypertensive, they get heart attacks. So it's called non-communicable diseases, where the infections do not play a part. Of course, now we are in a very difficult situation because of the COVID, because of the coronavirus. So, in the future years, a lot of these infections will emerge. The only solution is to protect us from all these infections. How do we do that? We need to improve our immune system so that it is strong enough to fight all these infections. For immunity, next to mother's milk, Ganoderma is the most powerful immunomodulator. The World Health Organization recommends that every mother should nurse a child for 2 years, because mother's milk is the best nutrition and mother's milk is the best immunomodulator. But today what's happening is that a lot of children, they do not get mother's milk. The government is giving 9 months maternal leave with full pay. The reason is, the mother should take care of the child, to breastfeed the child and give proper nutrition to the child. That is objective. But it's a sad state of affairs that a lot of mothers, they are not able to nurse their children. So, talking about the immune system develops during the first 3 years of life, 3 to 5 years of life. And to improve the immune system, proper nutrition is very, very important. And after that, once the immune system development is not going to improve, only the physical growth will be there. So all the vital organs, they start developing to the maximum development. Your brain, your kidney, your heart, the liver, they have to have the maximum development during the first 5 years of life. As I mentioned, after 5 years only the physical development happens. So we need to pay great attention in children's nutrition, and we have to keep our immune system very strong. A lot of the scientists, they impress upon the immunity, how important is to keep our immune system strong. It cannot be improved in a day or two, and especially in our Indian food, we take a lot of spices, your ginger, your garlic, your turmeric, your pepper. All these spices, they have an effect of immunomodulation. And Ganoderma is the most powerful immunomodulator. So when you consume Ganoderma daily, then we increase our immunity. I am sure in the coming years, a lot of these viral infections will come. Today, we are facing the coronavirus, and tomorrow we do not know what virus will strike us. So, it's absolutely important that we should keep our immune system very strong, and for that, Ganoderma is the only answer. There is no other alternative except Ganoderma to improve our immune system. As Dr. Lim says, Ganoderma acts on the body. To talk about Ganoderma, its effect on the body, it acts on the body. First of all, as I mentioned, it acts on the immune system because it increases the production of interleukin and interferon, which are primarily responsible for our immune power. So, secondly, it acts on the blood vessels by improving the blood circulation, especially by acting on the very minute blood vessels. We call it as microcirculation. So, microcirculation is very, very critical for our health because only through the microcirculation, the oxygen, the nutrition can be transferred to every cell in the body. So, we do not have a drug for improving the microcirculation. So, blood flow has to be perfect. Blood flow has to be good. Hemoglobin has to be 14 grams per cent. So, the major problem with the third world countries, especially in Indian women and children, is malnutrition and anemia. So, we have two powerful products, Spirulina and RGGL, which will take care of the malnutrition and anemia and immunity. So, the second powerful effect of Ganoderma is on the microcirculation. As I mentioned, there is no drug to improve the microcirculation. So, blood vessels, they have to be healthy and they have to carry blood properly to every cell in the body, and that is one of the most powerful effects of Ganoderma on the blood vessels and the blood circulation. If your blood circulation is good, your blood vessels are healthy, you are healthy in the old age. The only thing which can improve the blood flow, we cardiologists, we say that walking is the best medicine. Why walking is the best medicine? Because your heart pumps more blood into the system. When there is more blood means more oxygen, more nutrition to every cell in the body. So walking for half an hour daily, brisk walking, is advised by the American Heart Association and Indian Heart Association. So walking is the best medicine because it improves the blood circulation. The same benefit is derived by consuming Ganoderma. It improves the microcirculation. The third powerful effect of Ganoderma is the detoxification function and the balancing function. In the detoxification function, in allopathy, we say the antioxidant effect. Because of the oxidation process happening in every cell in the body, the energy is produced, the nutrition is provided to every cell in the body. At the same time, certain byproducts are very harmful to the body and they need to be eliminated from the body. That is why we have two powerful organs in the body, the liver and the kidney, and they eliminate all the toxins from the body. And there are certain group of compounds which are called as free radicals, which have to be neutralized and eliminated. And for neutralizing those free radicals, there are certain systems in the body, the antioxidant systems, which can neutralize these free radicals, because these free radicals are very dangerous and they can injure every cell in the body and they can lead to a lot of diseases like heart disease, brain disease, kidney disease, cancer. So the free radicals are very toxic and they need to be eliminated. And Ganoderma is one of the powerful antioxidant. As a food supplement, it is one of the most powerful antioxidant known to us. So when you consume Ganoderma daily, then your eliminating all these free radicals from the body. That means you are protecting your vital organs. So detoxification function is one of the powerful effects of Ganoderma. The balancing function, Dr. Lim is giving separately from the root portion, from the mycelium, that is the GL, ganothelium, and it contains more of organic germanium and polysaccharides. That does the balancing function. It increases the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. So, the balancing function is also very, very critical to maintain our health. All, as I mentioned, all the vital function, vital organs in the body, they have to function in a very balanced state. Your brain, your kidney, your liver, and all the organs have to be balanced. So then only we get a good health, a complete health. God has given certain extra fittings to us. Instead of one kidney, He has given two kidneys. Instead of one eye, He has given two eyes, 2 ears. But He has certain organs, He has given only one, like heart and brain. So we cannot afford to insult those organs. God has given two lungs to eliminate the carbon dioxide and the other waste products, at the same time breathe in air to get good oxygenation. So it's important that to realize that we should protect our vital organs, especially those organs which are which God has given only one organ. So in that way, heart is a very vital organ, and we need to protect our heart, because now a lot of youngsters are getting into heart attack and heart problems. So it is definitely preventable, provided we take care of the nutrition, we take care of our immunity, we take care of our blood circulation to the body and the heart, and have good healthy habits. Then definitely we can get rid of heart disease. My point is, why should we become unhealthy at the age of 30 and 40? Postpone the disease and postpone the aging process. After 60, you are liable to get certain illness because of the aging process. But why should we get premature aging and premature disease? That's what the world is facing today. A lot of young people are getting into problems, and today heart disease is number one killer. Next comes cancer. I'm sure in the coming years, another 10 to 20 years, cancer will become the number one killer, the major killer. For that, the only solution is prevention. Prevent heart disease, prevent cancer, and prevent many of the diseases, especially in the young age. So, Ganoderma has got the power to do it. So, when you consume Ganoderma on a regular basis, then you can protect your health. Apart from the general health, what Ganoderma can give you, it has got some special medicinal benefits or health benefits. It's a very powerful heart tonic, liver tonic, kidney tonic, and brain tonic. So when you consume, all these organs are protected. In terms of medicinal benefits, it is useful to heart patients. Patients with heart disease, they can take RGGL, and they get the additional benefit because it increases the blood flow to the heart, reduces the workload on the heart, improves the oxygenation to the heart, so that it is very useful for patients with heart disease. It's a very powerful anti-cancer agent. So when you consume Ganoderma, you can not only you can prevent cancer, but you can help a lot of patients with cancer. But the only point is you need to give 22 to 24 grams of Ganoderma for treating cancer patients, along with the conventional treatment modalities like radiation, chemotherapy, and surgery. The sad part is, most of the cancer patients, they come in stage 3 or stage 4. Then we can offer only palliation. And even during even that stage, Ganoderma has got something to offer. So, because all of you know that, the drugs what we use for cancer treatment, they are very toxic. They can lead to a lot of side effects. So Ganoderma is absolutely safe, and you can combine with any form of cancer treatment, and it can reduce the side effects of chemotherapy and radiation. So you should remember that while giving Ganoderma to a cancer patient, you need to give 30 pairs of Rg and 30 pairs of Rg and Gl. Then only the Ganoderma can kill the cancer cells, because it requires a high concentration of Ganoderma, tissue concentration of Ganoderma in the body. So it has helped very many cancer patients all over the world. In my experience also, a lot of cancer patients, it has helped, and many of them have totally cured of cancer, provided, as I mentioned, if they come in stage 1 or stage 2. So it's very powerful anti-cancer agent. Another useful medicinal benefit of Ganoderma is in arthritis. Arthritis, especially the immunomodulation, abnormal immunomodulation. You call it as autoimmune disease, rheumatoid arthritis. Those situations it can help. It's an excellent painkiller. It can take care of chronic pains. And people suffering from autoimmune disease also can be benefited from Ganoderma, like psoriasis, rheumatoid arthritis, systemic lupus, polyarthritis. There are so many autoimmune diseases where Ganoderma can help. So along with the allopathic treatment or whatever treatment they are doing, even if combine Ganoderma, they get an excellent benefit, and their disease can be controlled very well. It's an anti-allergic. It can help in very many allergic situations. Let it be skin allergy, nasal allergy, or bronchial allergy. Ganoderma will help in all these allergic situations, because allergy is a major mechanism by which a lot of diseases are produced, and especially the chemical products what we use, external or internal. Whatever we take internally, also some of the chemicals in our routine food what we take, the pesticides and chemicals, they can cause allergic reactions, and it can induce deadly diseases. So not only detoxification helps to protect us, but it's also the anti-allergic action of Ganoderma can help. It can help patients with diabetes. It can control the blood sugar. It can also help in complications due to diabetes, diabetic neuropathy, diabetic non-healing ulcers. So my own mother, when she's a diabetic for quite some time, more than 25-30 years, she developed a diabetic neuropathy. I tried all kinds of medication. We used to give drugs like gabapentin, and did not relieve her neuropathy. I put her on RGGL. Initially, I had to do a lot of convincing, and she wouldn't believe me. And after 2-3 months, she started taking it. And now for the past 15-16 years, she's on 6 pairs of RGGL every day. She's 85. She's very active. She's much healthier than me. Professor Aswala had come to my clinic, so she knows my mother, my village. He knows my mother, and she's very active. So when you are giving something to your close kith and skin, especially your mother or children, you must understand how precious that product is. So Ganoderma is a very precious product. It's very precious than gold, because gold cannot give health. Only Ganoderma can give health, and it can help a person from the disease situations. So it can help diabetic patients. So it's a spiritual herb. It can help to improve their spiritual potency. That is why Buddhist monks have been taking it for so many thousands of years. So there are a lot of uh, health benefits and medicinal benefits of Ganoderma. I'm giving only a very short summary of Ganoderma. And you have the queen of nutrition, the spirulina. A lot of people spoke about it. Dr. Ratna the other day spoke about the spirulina, the powerful effects of spirulina in preventing malnutrition and anemia. So every product in DXN is a very powerful product. Those products are meant for your nutrition and health. And when you consume these DXN products, you tend to be healthy, especially in the old age. In the old age, health is very, very important. A lot of people neglect health, and once you become unhealthy, then any amount of money will not give you health. So DXN is all about health and nutrition. And DXN is also, Dr. Lim Sujan has given a very powerful marketing plan. So you need to understand the marketing plan and work accordingly, so that you earn a good income, a second income, a residual income. Or if you want to earn a big income, go full time. Invest all your time to become a Crown Ambassador. You can be a millionaire. So there are people who are, Crown Ambassadors earning a lot of money. But what attracted me most was the residual income. So one day, I thought that I should stop my practice when I become old. A lot of my seniors, I've seen them doing it, especially the surgeons after the age of 60, 65. They stop operating. They train their junior colleagues to do the surgery. They only give advice, and they never operate, because once you are 65 and above 70, you are not good in doing the surgery, because your hands become weak and become shaky, and a lot of surgeons, they retire. But they have the second line trained, so that they can ask them to do it, and the senior people, doctors, they will be only guide to them, do this, do that, and they will, with their experience, they will be able to guide. I've seen a lot of people, my own teachers and my colleagues also. And to talk about the one of the renowned cardiac surgeons, Christian Barnard, who is from South Africa, and he did the first heart transplant in 1968 in South Africa. And what happened was, because of the aging process, he got into rheumatoid arthritis. He did about more than 150 open heart surgeries about 50 years back. And he could not do any kind of surgery once he developed the rheumatoid arthritis. But he had trained a lot of his juniors to do heart surgery and heart transplant. So when I went to South Africa, I visited the hospital where he worked, Dr. Christian Barnard. And his saying is that, I had done heart transplant because of my medical knowledge. I could do a heart transplant for 150 patients. If I had focused on health and nutrition, I would have helped millions and millions and millions of our people all over the world to save those people from diseases. This was his saying, Dr. Christian Barnard. So I consider myself lucky to be in DXN, to focus on health and nutrition. And as I mentioned earlier, DXN is all about health and nutrition. So focus on that, and also focus on the marketing plan, because Dr. Lim Sujan has given us a very powerful marketing plan. Many of us, we have not understood the marketing plan. And if you understand the marketing plan, easily you can become a crown diamond within 3 to 5 years now, because all teaching is through the webinar sound, Zoom now, no physical contact, no one-to-one counseling. So all those days are gone. So we have to use the higher technology to teach and train people. It's very easy. All of us are today enjoying this meeting sitting at home. Many of us using only the mobile phone, the smartphone. So it's easy to share the knowledge as well as experience to others by this powerful technology. So you need to get updated on that. I'm not good in computers, but slowly I'm learning, I'm able to operate myself. So the world is in your hand in the form of smartphone. Your business in your hand in the smartphone. Use it so that you can reach millions and millions of people, and the DXN marketing plan is very, very powerful. So Professor has been kind enough to teach me about the network marketing, and I could also attend a few of the international meetings on network marketing along with Professor, and I could learn a lot. It's only a learning. All of us have to learn. There is a learning curve. So in DXN also there is a learning curve. You need to follow your mentor, follow your leader, so that you learn and implement those, whatever you have learned, your knowledge. And the marketing plan is so powerful that I have 3 million members under me, and I have 515 crown ambassadors under me. I didn't do it. It is not my effort. I only sponsored few people, and the marketing plan saw to that my network became stronger and stronger and stronger. And I cannot take credit for 15 crown ambassadors and 3 million members under me. It is a strong marketing plan. So every one of us, we have to understand basically the simplified marketing plan and work accordingly. So as I mentioned earlier, have a mentor, follow your mentor. My mentor is Professor Vaspalaya and Dr. Ratna. They taught me about the network marketing. They taught me about the DXN products. Very easy to learn. So you need to reset your mind and reprogram your mind. So it's not like conventional business. It's totally a different kind of business. There are a lot of books in network marketing. Kindly read those books. One of the books which is very attractive to me is that First Year in Network Marketing by Mark Ernell and Rennie Mark Ernell. He gives the fundamentals. What are all the hurdles you will face in network marketing in the first year of life? And there are great motivators and teachers in network marketing. So basically, it's about learning things and having a different mindset to develop your network growth. And in that, I can state that how important it is to build a relationship. Network marketing is building relationship. You build your relationship, your network will be very, very strong. A lot of people, they don't understand that. It's building relationship, and irrespective of age, irrespective of your degree, irrespective of your profession, respect people. Build a good relationship. Build an excellent relationship with your colleagues, with your cross lines, with your downlines. So avoid negative things. So if you take care of all these things, then you can build a very strong DXN network. It's very easy to build now because everything is ready-made. When so simple, organized. When we started in India, nothing was there, and we had only one product, and we did not know anything about network marketing. No tools. So with that, we were able to build. I could build up to a Crown Diamond stage. I'm not sure whether I can become a Crown Ambassador, but still, I look for people whom I can sponsor. So every month, I look for people, potential people, my contacts or my friends, in the right frame of mind in this point of time, because the network marketing, has opened up many minds now, because a lot of companies have come now, and a lot of people are aware of network marketing, and people only want the guidance and the support. So keep sponsoring, because sponsoring is the lifeline of network marketing. Even after becoming a Crown Ambassador, you need to sponsor so that you maintain your the points. You qualify for the TSIP, which I enjoy very much in DXN. So all the TSIPs I have enjoyed. As I mentioned, the two TSIPs I enjoyed the most, the Costa Serena and the Switzerland trip. So I look forward to more and more TSI. And in this COVID time, everyone has realized the importance of health and immunity, nutrition and immunity. So it's easy for us to develop DX network in this aspect, because our products are concerned with only health and nutrition. Another important thing is you need to have a value-based training. So you have to learn from people who will teach you values of network marketing, value of the products. So that's only the mentor can do it. So you choose a good, powerful mentor who can teach you those values. And to develop the network marketing, or for that matter, any profession, you have to have you need to have a passion. You have to fall in love with that. Then only you can become successful in your profession or in network marketing, that is in DXN network marketing. And you need to protect your mind. A lot of people will be disturbing you. They will be inviting you for different network marketing business. But in my opinion, DXN is the most honest, most open, and very powerful system which can help you to become successful. We should not allow any somebody to corrupt your mind. A lot of people are doing that now from the other network marketing companies. Please don't fall prey to those things. Be strong. Once you determine to do DXN business, you have to be strong and strong-minded to build your business. And this is a business of excitement. So you need to motivate yourself, and you need to be excited about the business, because you are doing human service to people, to your family, to the nation. by helping the nation to become financially healthy. So these are all the things you should keep it in your mind, and the right attitude to build your network. The attitude is the gratitude. So when you do it in the right way, with the right attitude, you will be grateful to the system for giving you whatever you want in life. And a true leader, a lot of people will be listening, great leaders will be listening, beginners will be there. And my piece of advice is that create more leaders in your network. Don't think that you should be the leader and all others, should follow you. Everybody will have their uh, their own talents, skills. You open up those skills and talents. So create more leaders under you. A leader is one who creates more leaders under him, and also he shows the way that it can be achieved, because he has achieved and shown that he can become a crown diamond, he can become a crown ambassador. Then you just blindly have to follow him. And hard work and smart work. Work smartly. Once you decide to do DXN business, you need to put in a lot of time. I don't say that you need to put in 24 hours of your time in a given day. At least invest about 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day. When you go full time, if you are part time, maybe 1 or 2 hours in a day, or during the weekends, about 4, 5, 6 hours. So that's how the time compounding will happen. So these are the few things what I experienced in DXN. And when you are committed, when you trust yourself that you can become a successful leader, a successful person in DXN, achieve the status, and also achieve the status of a millionaire. Professor always used to say, become a billionaire, become a billionaire, become a millionaire. So I think a lot of people will have those dreams in your mind. So make those dreams to become a reality. That is our wish. We have all touching 70. I don't know how long God will be kind to us, giving an extra life. But being in DXN, we want all of you to become successful, all of you to become millionaires and build a legacy for your family. That is very important. And Professor and Dr. Ratna are doing a great job. And even at this age, they are working so hard. Not for them. They have everything in life. They want you to become successful, you to become millionaires, so that you build a legacy for your children. So this is my experience, and I enjoy today every minute of my DXN journey, and I'm enjoying a good residual income. Thanks to Professor and Dr. Ratna for giving me this wonderful retired life. And as I mentioned, I have not gone to my clinic for 3 months. I have not put on my pants. At least professors put on a blazer and tie. I have not done that. I really wanted to be a free man. Today, I'm enjoying the full freedom of DXN
Real
freedom. Real freedom. So, thanks to the COVID time, thanks to COVID for giving me this wonderful freedom of life and freedom of money, what DXN has given me. Once again, I thank Professor and Dr. Ratna and all the DXN family members for supporting me, for giving me the so much of passion. I enjoyed the friendship and the passion wherever I go, all the family members. So wish you all the best. Go Crown and follow Professor and Dr. Ratna, and RV is there. RVC is there always to help you to become successful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
sir.
thank you, sir.
Thanks a
Thank you
lot.
very much.
All the best. All the best.
For sharing your real journey in DXN.
Whatever came to my heart, I shared.
Yes, it's great, and I know that one thing which you have emphasized, must emphasize what I have also felt, the passive income during old age or residual income. This residual income, very often people don't understand while they are young, while they are 30s, 40s, 50s. The concept of residual income I understood only in my mid 50s, or in early 50s. That is 20 years back, while we were preparing to open DXN. The only, of course, you are also, I know that you were not eligible to your pension before that. You left the government job.
Yes,
I remember still.
I opened up my mind for
Yes, I remember. I was asking you that the minimum service required 20 or 25 years in the government service
20 years.
25 years for the proportionate pension. That was not there. Before that, you left. I still remember in 2000, I was telling you that no problems, sir. Then you just joined Ramchandra. While you were there, I told, sir, you will create pension in DXN.
Exactly,
years back,
exactly.
I think you may be remembering. I was telling, I was so particular. Of course, that time I was also not eligible. That time, late 90s, then I was eligible for proportionate pension, and that is why I pulled on another 3 years, 2003, before I took VRS. That let me not leave even the that time small amount. It is after commutation and whatever we can get in hand after getting that, the after going deducting commutation, I was able to eligible to get some 12,000 rupees those days pension. But still, I thought if something goes wrong, if anything, that one is there as the additional security. I also encashed that and went on, and mainly I went on to VRS and quit my job almost 8 to 10 years in advance of the retirement, mainly because we cannot create the residual income or passive income in our old age. It will be too late. After 60 or 65, people feel that they should have created some passive income. So that is why in 50s, we opened our mind for a passive income during our retirement in 60s. And so we did that quite earlier than what we could have, what we were taught. I was thinking even at 60s, if I get my salary equal to residual income, salary, what I have last drawn salary to residual, that still it is good. It is a great amount. But the reality is it went many times, even within a couple of years. Today it is a history, and I still remember that DXN will give you definitely a pension. I told you because for your professional practice, for your cardiologist profession, you can make a few lakhs in one patient. That cannot be matched. I was saying, but one day you cannot practice. As we know that one day whatever we are working in aging process, either because of ill health or because of old age, we are handicapped to work. While we are handicapped to work, this residual income is very, very powerful.
Yeah.
Most powerful income in the world is not salary income or job income or business income or regular income from the profession, anything. Most powerful income is the income which we get even if we don't work. After some time, if we don't work at all, whether we are sick, whether we are in the hospital, whether we are on the bed, whether we are even healthy traveling somewhere, whether we withdraw from the work like now 4 months COVID, our income has not come down. Our residual income is ongoing because it is an ongoing income.
Bonus
That
is
is
on
why-
time.
Huh?
Bonus is on time.
On time.
On
On
time.
time. On time, it is
In
ever
fact-
ongoing.
Yeah, in fact, it has increased a bit.
Yes, it has increased. Thanks to COVID. It is
Thanks.
increased because demand for product has gone up.
Yeah.
See, what I would like to advise today, those viewers who are today witnessing this event, please don't wait for anybody. Ensure your residual income or passive income. Work for you may be getting any income now. I don't know what type of income you are all getting now. Maybe from your job, maybe from your profession, maybe for your other business or trade, whatever may be income, but no income can be comparable with a passive income. Passive income is you are working now for your future income. Once income starts getting, then your work is over. There is no any kind of big work. Of course, a small maintenance, this and that, product, PV, all these things there, but that is a very small sacrifice we are doing for a big income. The big income, once it is generated, that income is not only on your lifetime, not only to the next your nominee, it goes to your nominee after you. After nominee, it goes to their next higher, maybe children or grandchildren or dependents, next dependents. This passing on network income to the next generation is only there in DXN for many generations. Some companies, maybe one or two, many companies don't have passing on. Again, they have to qualify, they have to rebuild the network, they have to start with the new membership and all. The passing on as it is your crown diamond, crown ambassador, crown ambassador. You are getting 2 lakhs income, 3 lakhs income, 5 lakhs, that same amount. Pass it on to the next kith and kin. System is there only in DXN. And that is the most, because it is not a theory. Last 20 years, in my practical knowledge, I am seeing hundreds of families who have left and gone. Some of them as early as 2002 to 2000 they joined DXN, 2002 or 3 they expired. There is a case in Gujarat, Mr. Dr. Parikh. He was a doctor of homeopathy or this Ayurvedic something. He had a kidney problem. Dr. Parul Parikh. It is his wife last 18 years enjoying results. His children were all small. Now they are all educated through DXN residual income. Similarly, we have even in Chennai many families. We have the example of Venu family. Mr. Venu expired 2 years back. Now his family is getting residual income. We have Madhya Pradesh, a lot of families where they are not there now, who built a big network in Madhya Pradesh. Mr. What is his name? Madhya Pradesh, MP. In Mandora, Mr. Mandora in Indore. His wife, now she is a widow. She is 70 years. He expired at 73 or 74. Her husband, last 3 years, she is getting now more residual income than what her husband was like, and he was getting 80, 70, 80,000. Now her income is more than 1 lakh 20 or 1 lakh 30,000. Veena Mandora. See, it has been passed on to next generation. We are seeing in DXN the residual income is enjoyed by second, third generation in some family. It has gone to the, in my last 20 years, I am seeing in my own eyes. That is why we are very confident, very strong company, very strong. DXN, tomorrow I request all the viewers by 6:30 plug into the award ceremony and signing ceremony of DXN with the IMSA. That is a breakthrough. That is a very big event for endorsing the efficacy and quality of DXN product by intergovernment institution for microalgae spirulina against malnutrition. That is a subsidiary body of UNICEF, and this kind of recognition by UNO organization, subsidiary of UNO, is a very big endorsement for the DXN product as well as DXN corporate social responsibility. Dr. Lim is going to give 50 kg of spirulina every month to the poorest of the poor children, saving them in African and other Asian countries, and it will be distributed. And he has been appointed as Goodwill Ambassador of IMSAM. That's a ceremony which we are going to have tomorrow. Because of that, RVC tomorrow 7 o'clock program will be combined. We will try to give you the live ceremony in RVC YouTube. The necessary arrangement is being made. It will be on Facebook from Malaysia, and at the same time it may be telecast here through this channel. And it is so fantastic. Thank you very much, sir, for your being with us, with the whole RVC family and DXN members who are very, motivated today, definitely, by seeing your life story. And so that many of them, many new people who view today are budding networkers, budding distributors who want to build a big business and have the passive income would have got motivated today's program. Thank you, sir.